This week, we try selling our candles outside, meet with a store owner who wants to carry our candles, and go look at a new apartment. My name is Melissa Burnett, and we've been through it all. I bought my first rental property when I was 23, only to be destroyed by vandalism. So we bought a car to rent out on Turo to save the house, and our first host crashed it. Then, we signed a contract to rent an entire building on Airbnb, but the owner backed out the day we arrived, all while fighting an eviction. Honestly, it was a lot, but all of that taught us one thing. We need to build something for ourselves. So my husband and I decided to build a candle company. This is our weekly update of what it's really like chasing your dreams, being yourself, no filter, just the real stuff.
For the whole entire week, we made...
You heard my little fast footsteps when I was running.
Good morning, you guys. So right now, we kind of... I wouldn't call it a secret that we have so much as something that's in the works as a possibility. It's a very high likelihood that we might be moving out. I know that sounds very crazy, right? We just moved in like 8 months ago, it's even 8 months at this point. In New York, they have something called a Michelama, right? And it's kind of like lottery, but for housing. 3 bedrooms, I think it might be 2 bathrooms, hopefully. We're going right now to check it out. It's in the Bronx. And I literally used to live across the street when I was a kid. I'm mostly curious to see what Melissa thinks about it, because she's never been over there before.
The streets are really big in some places.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm a little anxious when it comes to big streets.
Really?
You don't think so?
Big streets?
Yeah, and crossing them.
Oh, I thought you meant like just living, but I guess that makes sense. Okay.
The area I feel like could be nice because of what I saw on Google Maps. It's like a Starbucks down the block, so it could be nice, you know. I
don't know if it's renovated or not. So I saw that whoever bought the building a couple years back renovated it. My guess is it's probably gonna be like an old-fashioned cabinet, which I hate personally. For
me right now, I think I'm not too caught up on fixtures or anything like that. So if it's a white refrigerator, then it's a white refrigerator.
I didn't think about that.
I mean, a fridge is a fridge.
Oh, I don't know.
A fridge is a fridge.
Oh, not if it's white.
Because I like me the fancy fixtures and trimmings or whatnot. And then I think everything aside from that is fine. I'm hoping that it's hardwood floors and not carpet. If it's carpet, I don't know if it's new carpet.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's my only thing. If it's new carpet, then sure. I just hope the bathroom is clean, because there's some places where like the toilet might need some work, tub might need some work. Like, I just like clean looking things. They don't have to be updated, but just clean.
I'm excited. So we're gonna see what it looks like. I just want it to be livable. We are walking to the train right now. It could be 2 hours to get there. It could be less. It could be 3 hours. So
we're going straight to the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will see how we get there. I'll show you again. So it's right on this corner right here. And I'm like, this is so crazy to me because I wonder how much smaller it looks now that I'm grown up. Like, me and Buddy, it was right here. This house on the corner.
Oh, look how they got it. Oh my God.
Buddy and I used to play, we used to play kickball, one-on-one kickball with each other back here. And we would kick the ball and have to throw it.
Oh.
Yep, that's the house.
And this is the school that he was in.
That's the school.
And he was in the gifted and talented.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel so far, Melissa, about the area?
Oh, this area.
Come look at this.
But this is definitely a 2-fare zone.
So you went inside?
I like the lobby.
Okay.
This whole area, that's why Neil and I told him we were gonna definitely move back to this area. This whole area is very nice.
I like the swings.
Alright, so we just found out we did not see the apartment today. We have to make a meeting or an appointment to see it. I'm hoping that they allow us to just set it and then come back soon. It's not like come back in 2 months from now or something.
I'm hoping that he was around and just, like I said, if it's open, just let me go and see something.
See, my email him right now and see if he say, yeah, listen.
Right, tell him you in there.
Right.
It's an Aldi.
I don't know why he just stopped there.
You know what? Maybe it won't be that expensive, huh? Yes, it's crazy. When Melissa and I just got, it cost us like, right. Man, it sucks that we weren't able to see the apartment today. I'm still hoping that we can get it. I thought it was gonna be a lock that we had the apartment, but after talking to the guy that runs the place, he pretty much told us that we just got selected to be selected, if that makes sense. So there's like a waiting list, and then there's another waiting list for the waiting list, I guess. So we're trying to work on that paperwork now. We are headed back home just because we came all the way out to the Bronx just to be able to see the apartment. Couldn't see that, but you know, sometimes things happen, right? So I'm gonna go back out tomorrow, try and sell, because like I said, this week is really about getting back into the groove of things and selling candles again, because it's been so long since we've done that. But overall, I think I'm happy that the opportunity is there, because if we do get it, I think that's a game changer for us and everything else that we have going on right now. All right, so I'm headed to the city right now. I missed 2 trains already this morning, so it's 12:25. I'm trying to get hit by a car. And I'm hoping that today goes well. I'm gonna go live when I get to the city. I have not sold in a very long time. One thing I know about me, I start something new, it never goes smoothly the first day. So I give myself some grace with things like that. I'm like, you know what? My goal is just make it to the city to sell. That's it. The being there on time is not important. Selling a lot is not important. It's just making sure I get up and get to the city and set up. That's it. And then I go from there. Then I try to do it again tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm a little bit earlier. Then after that, I try to sell more candles, you know, things like that. So that's kind of what my goal has been. So I'm gonna get me a sandwich. My train's probably like 20 minutes. And then we're gonna see how today goes. Keep my fingers crossed today goes well. And I'll see you guys on live. I cannot believe how late the guy making the sandwich made me. I had to run for the train and I only got there with like 3 or 4 minutes to spare. My chest hurt so much I could not even eat the sandwich. Like, it's crazy how bad my chest was hurting. But we made it to Penn Station, and like now I have this package to drop off. So we got an order. Shout out to Day Day. They got 3 mini candles. Oh, we kind of talked about it too, but we haven't showed it. So we are dropping a new candle, technically a small candle. The reason we're dropping that, we got a lot of feedback about our mini candles. So we're gonna actually, I'm so out of breath from running for the train. We're gonna have the minis and the bundle, a small, a medium, and a large. So we're testing that out. So that dropped off. The reason I hate doing that, instead of going straight to the mail person, is I want it to say scan and with the post office when I drop it off. On the wall, it said it will not be picked up until 6 p.m. So I'm kind of like, that's mad late. I guess it's 4 hours from now. It's not too late, but I want it to be like, as soon as I give it to them, scan it, they have it. So I guess it won't be moved until later today. But that line was way too long for me to go and actually wait on it. So I'm gonna head over to get the cart and let's start this journey of selling candles for the new year. We are in phase 2. This wind is so crazy. I was trying to record it earlier. I don't know if y'all saw. All the stuff I had was flying away earlier. My scarf flew away. I mean, I can't even set up at this point. The gust is 35. My limit, the gust from my limit is like high 20s-ish, like maybe 25. Honestly, it's a gust limit. The wind itself is 20 miles. I'm trying to figure out what I should do, if I should set up. I have my stuff right here. I'm thinking like, damn. I was gonna go live, but I feel like if I put the table up, everything is gonna fly away. I'm gonna be fighting the table all day. It's gonna look crazy. I'm not gonna get a sale. But I mean, I'm already down here, so I guess it's better to just go live, just sit at the table, get no sales, and then go home. Well, that's a good idea. I'm gonna just do that. That's a good idea. I decided I felt I'm gonna make it. It's kind of fucking out sitting on a table. If it's too much, I'm not gonna be able to sell this at all. I was gonna try to figure it out and just sit behind a table and just see how it is, and you know, vibe out for 2 hours. It's like I said, it's not even feasible. If I put a candle on the table, it's gonna fly away. I'm gonna pack everything up, put the table away, put the candles away, put everything away. You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta just be positive. You come outside, you just keep going, keep pushing, see what happens. I will try again tomorrow. We're gonna see if tomorrow is better than today. You know, I know it'll be better than today. My goal is just come outside. My goal is not to sell any candles, make any money, is to come outside. I got out here, I tried to set up, it's too windy, so I will be going. So this is day number 2 of trying to get back to working. The goal right now is make $7,000 a month. We did about $4,000 every single month last year, and that was with me working between 10 times a month to like 12 times a month. And then once we hit 7K, we can start putting money away to the side. Yesterday, I was trying to understand what the next move to make is, and it's like focusing on the most important thing, finding it, whatever that is, and then just focusing on that thing. Right now, it's making money. It's not budgeting. It's not growing. It's like just making $7,000. And I have to remind myself every single day to remember that. Just focus on the one thing. Not focusing on making more content, which I'm still gonna put the vlogs out, but it's literally just focusing on that one thing, nothing else. So it's going outside, selling candles. Literally, that's it. Don't do anything else other than going outside, sell candles over and over and over and over again. That's the same thing. Once I have the money to the side, that's when we start looking at other stuff. But vlogs and selling candles, those are main things. So I'm walking to the deli right now. I'm gonna get my sandwich. Yesterday was hard. Today is easy. I got my sandwich already. Only been about 6, maybe 8 minutes. I'm walking very comfortably to the train station. I'm not running. Now we're gonna get to the city. We're gonna sell candles. Do a little post. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a post on Instagram, let people know that we're back outside selling candles again, because I know people love coming to us in person to buy the candles. So people that can't buy in person will buy online, but people really love coming in person. You know, are you gonna be there? You gonna be there? I'd be like, nah, you're not gonna be there today. They'll wait till we're back outside to buy the candles. Honestly, one thing I need now are gloves. It's probably like 25 degrees out here. I need to buy some gloves. Shout out to the Unique Low Heat Tech. That's holding me down right now, for real. But I need something for my finger because I can't do the cold hands thing. I'm at the storage unit. The bill is not paid yet, so I just might open it and go to the city, sell the candles, then come back and pay it when we get back. Just missed somebody. They just left and the door closed mad quickly, so I didn't get a chance to go inside, so that kind of sucks. A little situation happened earlier. The guy from the place I'm in front of asked me to move. He said the owners were there and he asked me to move since the owners were there. After talking to him a little bit more, I learned it's because they asked him to ask me to move. So I'm over here now. In the process of moving the table, the candle broke. So we lost the candle and now we're over here. It's freezing cold. I have gotten 0 sales today, so it's been super slow. I've only seen one person smell a candle and I wasn't even near the table when it happened. So I talked to 0 people today. It's been a very, very slow, very, very odd day. I got 2 more hours, and the worst part is I can't even go live. I wanted to go live to be able to talk to people and whatnot, but someone wants to put out candles in their store, so I'm going to try and go to their store tomorrow to supplement not making any sales today. Tomorrow's supposed to snow, Friday should be good, Saturday's supposed to rain, and then Sunday should be good again. So I'm going to come back out on Friday and Sunday, see if we can get some more sales. So I tried to go live. That did not work. For whatever reason, my phone was not working. I was saying I have to obviously get a new service line for the phone because the whole hotspot thing, it didn't work. So now I'm in the store trying to stay warm, trying on clothes. So they think I'm buying some Hugo Boss. I thought being here would be like expensive, but not crazy. Like a sweater is $700 for a sweater. Barely making it right now, guys. Barely making it. I've been trying to go between being in here and then also going inside places. In terms of what I'm wearing, I think I'm warm enough for what I'm wearing. I could have worn more layers. Like I'm used to wearing 3, 4, 5 different shirts, plus a hoodie, plus wearing like a jacket on top of that. Right now I literally have on this sweater and it's open. Like, so that lets you know how kind of warm I feel to some degree, but my feet are freezing. I need gloves and something for my feet. I think those 2 things are up. So I got another 40 minutes. I'm probably about to pack it up soon, go home, get ready for tomorrow to go to the store, get our candles in there.
Oh, what y'all doing over here? Bro, you're doing a photo shoot in the train station?
What is that? What were y'all wearing? Oh, okay, that's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Need a lot of confidence for a train station photo shoot. Couldn't be me. But listen, they probably getting paid a bag for that. So I'm almost at my friend's store. Did I pass it? No, I didn't pass it yet. I do want to get into more stores. And I said yesterday, I kind of touched on it maybe a little bit, that it's really about focusing on where the biggest amount of money is going to come in from, and then just staying focused on that and not trying to like worry about the small budgeting, small little things like that. So I definitely, I really want the candles to do well in here. So I brought the smallest candle we have. We're gonna start selling it as a bundle. We have a new small candle that's coming in soon. And then we also, I brought the medium and the large candles to see. I know they're not gonna buy those because those are expensive, but we'll see how it goes. All right, there's the store. And since it's raining, it shouldn't be busy. So I don't have to worry about people coming in and like stopping us while we're talking. Oh, the lights. No one is here. Looks like the mod is not here. So he wasn't even in there. I think he getting a coffee. So his brother was there. I guess they have 2 employees, it seems like. So I'm gonna go see him at the coffee shop. What's going on, man? Oh! So I'm sitting here having this meeting, right? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna come in, you're gonna buy the candles, I'm gonna get the money today, and I can use that to pay some bills. But we end up doing consignment, and I'm like, my consignment. So we're doing like a 60-40 split for the consignment, which means I'm not gonna get paid today, but it's still, you know, it lets us learn how to get our candles into a store. Not even get them into a store, but how to have them in a store, whether it be the packaging and whatever else you might need for the store. So
yeah, bro, we gotta get to these millions, man.
bro, I'm telling you, that's why this year I have my plan. I stick to it.
But I think,
so yeah, these are the
these are the candles here. Yeah, let me just move this to the side a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just right there.
Okay.
And so we put them here, and then like we're low. We have 2 of these candles up, so we're kind of low, so we put them to the side. The candles that we have full stock on, we put them like.
Oh, okay.
Like right now we have full stock in those, so we put them up front. And then these right here sell really well too.
That's what you were just telling me. These sell really good.
These are, yeah.
So is it it's the brand that sells? Go to that. He said it's the brand that sells pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's the brand. I think this corrugated steel helps it sell well.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Same thing too.
Yeah, I've never seen that. You're right.
Maybe get just some corrugated steel.
Listen, you never know. Make some custom Grand Rue Market candles. Put them in the steel.
I'm telling you, have a different company for black steel.
So how do you candles do?
We're testing them out.
You just got here?
Yeah, this like a.
Cause like the box you would have would be kind of like this, but it wouldn't be different colors. It would have different labels though. So I've been to the store before, but this is my first time seeing that they have like a candle section in the store. So that right there is our new size vessel. I wanted to compare it to see how it looks with the other vessels. And I think we have a very competitive price. So that candle right there, it's a new small one, is gonna be $30. That one on the left, I think is $36, and one on the right might be $25, but ours is beeswax. And I love the little mold that they use for those, but these are all the different kinds of scents and fragrances and brands they have in the store. And we want to add kind of like a info pamphlet too next to our candle, so you know that it's beeswax, you know that the beeswax helps to prevent the soot from getting on the wall, so you have no black marks and things like that. But I really wanted to see what other kind of products they have there, so I can see how we can price it, position it, brand it, merchandise it, all of that stuff. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the store.
Peace.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, so I just left the store. So it was pretty good convo. We're gonna do 12 of our new small candle, and then they're gonna do 6 of our bundles, so 2 boxes of bundles, which is good because we don't have a lot of those boxes right now anyways, so I'm happy. And he was saying the candle do pretty well in there, so I'm excited. We get paid out every 5th of the month, which is good. All we need is some income that comes in regularly. That's all we need, is income that's coming in regularly. So that's good. He talked about us going on fair, so I do want to explore that a little bit. But we were talking in the store for a long time, and one of the main points what we talked about is focus. It's focus, it's focus, it's focus. We used to do something called the Bamboo Project Sports, something called the Bamboo Project. We did fitness, sports, food, clothing, the podcast, mad stuff. So I cut all of that stuff down. So now, just candles. But it's like, okay, candle business. But it's like, okay, we got the candle business, we got room sprays, we got perfume, we got the vlog, selling outside. Where do we put the energy into? Are we doing retail? Are we gonna do wholesale? Are we doing, selling in person? Are we doing online? Are we doing content? All that type of stuff. I'm not mad at the fair thing. He said we should probably buy ads, which I might kind of test out, because with buying it or buying ads from those people, they are recurring buyers. They're gonna buy more frequently than the person who buys candles at the store or from us in person. And that's a good amount of money coming in regularly. So, very important. And then we also talked about possibly like how we would do our setup in the store. So Melissa's gonna work on that when we get home. I'm gonna call her right now. And I should probably be home in like 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very hyped today. So it's kind of warm outside, so I might make some money. We could pay off the bills. I feel good. We have to send out this sample, because I remember I told y'all last week we had got someone who wanted to place an order for 20 candles for their business, and the sample we sent never got delivered. So we're gonna resend it this time with a tracking number. Always send tracking numbers. It's rule of thumb from now on. So I'm going to T-Mobile so I can get another phone line for my phone, so that when I go live, I can use the data from the phone instead of having to use the hotspot. That way, when I go live with y'all, it's clear, it's not cutting out, none of that good stuff. So I just feel good. I'm excited. I'm going to get my breakfast right now. The week has been going pretty good. Tomorrow I'm going to be going back to the store to drop off the bundles. So we do not have the small candles ready yet, so we have to buy the labels and whatnot. And like I said, today the wind is blowing a little bit, but it's not too crazy. But it's a little bit windy, so I'm hoping it doesn't mess me up like earlier in the week. Do y'all remember that vlog that went out the other day where we interviewed the guy that's making $10 million a year? So, and the woman. So the thing I hated about that video was the audio was really bad. So I returned that mic that I had got. When I get the money, come back on the gift card, then I can go and buy the actual mic, the better mic. That way, get better content, better vlogs, better everything. Better lives, all that good stuff. So I feel good. I'm excited. Get this money, pay these bills, and we're gonna. This year's gonna be our year. I feel it. This lady, she fell. It was so crazy. She was buying a candle, and as she finished and walked away, her foot got caught. And she was a bigger woman, so like she was probably like 6'1" maybe, and she was older, so it was just like a very bad fall. She hit her head. It was like a swollen knot she had here. Her knee was bruised up. Her hand was scratched. I felt so bad. And it was crazy because she was saying that her husband told her not to buy a candle, and then she bought one. But it was all fun at first. I think everything would have been fine. She would have left, got a candle with him. Everything would have been great. But I think the whole her falling down part made it so much worse. I helped her walk to the hospital, so I helped her go over there. Her friend was coming to meet her, so she came over too. Some guys who helped me with the table, they stayed to watch it while I went over there with her. So she got in a wheelchair in the hospital, everything there. It was such a crazy thing. So hope she's okay. I'm gonna check up on her maybe in a couple of days or a week or so to see if everything's good. And that was crazy. Hey, I need to pay my bill for the month. So I just paid off my storage unit bill. This is a rough week for sure. Check out my list of things. Made the money to pay for that. Had some other money left over. Now I gotta figure out what's the best thing to do with that next money that we have. I think the best thing to do. Hear that cart? Hear that? It sounds crazy, right? Oh, I think the best thing to do is buy inventory for the small labels. We can start getting that rolling. So we're back outside again. Today is Saturday. I'm gonna be going to the store to drop off these sample candles, and then or mini candles, and then I'm gonna go to Stop at Zara and Uniqlo. I need gloves for my hands and socks for my feet to keep myself warm when I'm outside selling. And I need to get like some new attire to, look good when I'm outside. So I'm hoping that we sell some candles. I'm hoping that I drop the candles off and they sell like this week. Like I'm literally only dropping off 2 of the new bundles, and then that's it. And then when I get the money, then I'm gonna buy the labels for the small ones, the new small ones that we have. So I just dropped off the candles. Shout out to Tony, she was great. We were talking about the candles. She's really good at selling, which is amazing. And the thing I think that makes her good at selling is she talks to people and she understands, or at least wants to understand, what her product is that she's talking about. So that's really good. A lot of different candles in there. I just dropped off the 2 bundles. And I'm gonna bring back the other 12 candles the next 2 weeks. Like I said, we have to buy those little labels. And the price point seems pretty good. I think the $30 is really good. We could probably go up like $32 or so. I think one thing we would really need on the candles are like stickers for the bottom. So I'm on my way to Zara and Uniqlo right now, and I seen this fire display of their ice cream. I don't know what store this is, but I just think it was so fire. And I think it's very important to have good displays and merchandise for your products. We have a good one. We have a table version. If we had a store though, it would look like that. It'd be fire. So I'm coming to Uniqlo. I'm trying to find, I wanted heat tech socks and heat tech gloves. I come over here, they don't have any heat tech socks. I'm like, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding. So I'm walking around the store trying to find it. I go online. Why they tell me that they only have 1 pair? I'm like, online, I'm like, obviously I'm lost, because how you only have 1 pair, but then I learned later talking to Melissa that, oh, there's no longer the winter time for stuff and nobody wants to have winter clothes. But this right here, Uniqlo Heat Tech, buy that if you're outside and you're cold. I'm telling you right now, it is a game changer. To the temperature, -40 degrees, and they got different flavors too. I'm about to buy 3 or 4 of those because I'll be outside with my jacket open just wearing that by itself.
So I am getting ready to make some candles. Donovan just told me that we don't have the tripod, so I'm pretty much going to be holding the camera and stuff. Not that y'all care that much. So it's time to make candles, and it's honestly been a little while since I last made some, so you know, a little rusty, but getting the wax and getting all the vessels, and it's kind of tedious to have to, you know, set everything up, making sure you have the right wick clips and the stickers and everything like that. But it is pretty calming. I'm listening to an audiobook. I just started, like, I'm in love with audiobooks now. Like, if you haven't listened to an audiobook before, I really think you should try it, especially while you're, you know, making candles or doing grocery runs and whatnot, because it is a game changer. Like, a book is, let's say, 10 hours, 12 hours on average, I've noticed. Then that means that I can pretty much, like, if I have a busy day where I'm just making candles all day, I can listen to a book a day. Isn't that crazy? Like, normally it would take me like a week, but I'm doing like a book a day. So I'm really enjoying the book that I'm listening to right now. It's called Lights Out. Yeah, if you decide to listen to the book, that's on you. It's an interesting book, but I really enjoyed it. So we actually haven't been really selling outside a lot since the weather has been so crazy. It's been snowing and so windy that the table will be, you know, about to fly away. But this, the candles that I'm making these for right now is actually an event that we have coming up, which I'm super excited for because it's been a little while. Right now, I think I only have 9 little treats, and I was originally supposed to make 15. And I'm making 7 of the 7 ounces. And 4 of the 12 ounces. I just finished melting the wax. This is what we're looking like. Honestly, it might be too much wax for what I'm making, but it's fine. It's candle making time. Okay, so you see everything is prepped. Well, I guess I'm still prepping. We have these like removable labels that we put on the outside of the jars. It looks very similar to the price tag temporary labels that you see in the store, those orange ones. And then, you know, putting the wicks in, and as you can see, the wax was melted. So this is my favorite part, honestly, of making candles, because all I have to do now is just pour away, and like I get to smell the scents. I really love this part. I think once you get to this kind of frequency of making candles, it becomes easier to, like, you know, temperature the wax properly and just kind of become a whole smooth process in itself where it doesn't take the entire day.
So I was gonna go out today, but it is snowing pretty bad outside, so I didn't end up going out. I have a to-do list, and on that list today I have to melt the candles, so I'm gonna get those melted for the corporate event that we have on Thursday. So when I go out tomorrow, on Monday, I have the candles to sell. What's up, Embers? So this is our first week finally back. All of January was very cold. It was snowing, it was raining, the weather was just terrible. So for our first week back, we didn't do great. We did okay. We did good for our first week, just not what we're normally used to. So for the whole entire week, we made $265.04. And for the entire week, we spent $233.30. So we did not lose any money this week, which is a good thing. So I guess you could call it profitable. We did about $31.70. So first week back, I would say it was a win. And I'm excited to go for the rest of the year. So this upcoming week, we're going back to this bank that we went to. And we made about $1,200 in 4 hours at that bank. So I'm hoping that we make something similar to that this time, just because we haven't worked really all of last month. So if you haven't already, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.